In the shadowed streets of Sadaka sprawl, a Rendriel Fenris stands tall. Once of the royal, now cast away, a rogue in the night where the dangers play. Rendriel Fenris, the blade in the dark, shunned by the crown but bearing the mark. With a flash of steel and a daring grin, he dances with fate where the risks begin. From the gilded halls to the cobblestone, he walks his path now all alone. A swashbuckler's heart with a noble past, he fights for the freedom that will forever last. Rendriel Fenris, the blade in the dark, shunned by the crown but bearing the mark. With a flash of steel and a daring grin, he dances with fate where the risks begin. In the alleys and taverns his name is known, a ghost of the court now fully grown. With a rapier's thrust and a laugh so sly, he carves his legend beneath the sky. Rendriel Fenris, the blade in the dark, shunned by the crown but bearing the mark. With a flash of steel and a daring grin, he dances with fate where the risks begin. In the heart of Seneca where the winds are cold, Rendriel's story is one to be told. A rogue of the streets with royal blood, in the echoes of history he'll forever stand.
In the heat of battle, when chaos starts to call, I'm the loser with the answers, got the power to recall. Enemies surround us, the dangers rising high, but I've got the perfect solution, watch them fly. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. Orcs and goblins, dragons and white, no matter the problem, I've got the fiery light. When negotiations fail and the talking is done, I raise my hands and unleash the blazing sun. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. Orcs and goblins, dragons and whites, no matter the problem, I've got the fiery light. When negotiations fail and the talking is done, I raise my hands and unleash the blazing sun. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. We can kick off fancy spells with charms and tricks. When the battle gets rough, I'll burn them to sticks. With a grin and a chant, I bring the fiery doom. Enemies beware, you'll need your flaming too. In the tavern they whisper, they tell of my renown. The wizard with the fireball who burns it all down. When the chips are down and hope begins to fall, I step up with confidence and give it my all. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. So here's the fireball, the spell we all adore. In the hands of wizards, it's the ultimate reward. With a laugh and a shout, I'll light up the night. For I cast fireball and bring the fiery light. ever higher. Fractured minds, empire slay, begging for night in blood's grave. In the land where shadows creep,
Welcome everyone to Fable Friday. Don't everybody talk all at once, damn.
Let's go!
Woo!
It was like everybody was dead silent, like, did I just
Can't
fucking...
go from the zero to 100 at once, man. I'm falling asleep and you're like, hey, we're ready to go live. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm sorry, I was reading. That's my fault. I was reading
Yeah,
something.
I blame that guy, too. It's his fault.
All right. So before we get into the event tonight, the game, we have a few quick announcements. One is our sponsor, Shock by Gaming Servers, for all those wonderful Minecraft server needs. And the other one is Dubby Energy Drinks, for if you need a little boost of energy to get you through the night without making you have the shakes. All right. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Okay. So, the party started off last game in the capital of Sahir. And they had gotten themselves to the Thieves Guild. The local Thieves Guild. And they got to find out that Christina is actually a Chris. It's a boy. Because Jake learned to talk abomination.
Well, I mean, in my defense, it had a pink bow.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. But so they got to have a talk with him for a little bit. They got to ask him a few questions as he froze time. And then shortly after answering your guys' questions, he crawled into the backpack and disappeared. Not long after that question and answer session occurred, the guild got visited by a stranger who had a brown coat, a wide-brimmed hat, and carried firearms. And then he proceeded to say, "Okay, I'm here to collect them," and he pointed to the party. In which case, the party agreed to go with him. As they were traveling down the river, Rundar decided to get, mouthy.
That's the one we're going with.
Yeah, that's the word we're going to go with. He decided to get mouthy with the gentleman who had introduced himself as Dane Valcrest. And Dane then proceeded to pull out some sort of device and shoot Rundar in the leg.
It hurt, by the way.
Yeah, which hurt. Dane got them to a boat on the coastline, got them onto the boat, and then proceeded to ride back into the country, leaving them to get to the boat's destination, which turned out to be a city known as Firewing Outpost. They proceeded to make their way to a local tavern for a little bit of local color. And suffice to say, they got into a fight with one of the bar patrons because, well, this place likes a good fight. In this case, it was Rundar who got into a fight with an orc. And the only reason why he won was because
I'm awesome.
He used the spell command to get the thing to surrender.
I think we should go with I'm awesome.
Suffice to say, from there, they also met someone who was the captain of the guard for the city. Her name is Willow, and she is a Silva Dryad, aka a plant lady.
Who takes no shit.
Yep, she takes no shit. So with that being said, that is where we're going to be picking up. So I'm going to switch to the game. You guys will get a lovely video of our opening, and once the opening is done, then we will continue our adventures in Traviel with Basic Iron. Let's go.
In the land where shadows creep, where the gods and mortals meet, legends rise from ancient stone. Heroes' fates are yet unknown. Traviel, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through flame. Heroes rise to carve their name. From the ruins of the past to the battles that will last, every choice a path to tread. In this world where fate is led, trivial, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. Through the trials, through the pain, destinies in blood are stained. Magic weaves the threads of time. In trivial, where legends glide. Trivial, where the echoes call. In the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name. So gather close, the tale begins in trivial, where the dark wind sings. Join the fight, take up the call, for in this world heroes rise or they fall. Where the echoes call, in the night the darkness falls. Through the storm, through the flame, heroes rise to carve their name.
So, you want a hero. Our favorite phrase for this game, I swear.
I don't think these guys are going to end up being the heroes.
Alright, so... Guy, you just got your earnings for basically whooping orcish butt.
Hell yeah, because I'm awesome like that. What did I win?
You got 500 gold.
Hell yeah. I'm not broke.
Yeah, you're no longer broke. Congrats. Arendelle, you kind of watched this occur, but you also noticed that there was the plant lady that was watching Brundar fight, and seems to like she was taking notes mentally.
Somebody's watching me.
That's true. Yes, that seems like it.
Garen, I went over what happened last game, so hopefully that caught you up sufficiently. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay. Okay. So with that being said, the plant lady will turn and start moving towards Arendelle. And you can see that there's a shield on her back, there's a sword on her hip, and she'll look at you and go, so I'm going to take a guess, and that you are all basic iron, yes?
Yes, we are.
Y'all hear me coming out of the pit. Woo! Basic iron, we rock.
Right, okay. She will turn and go, some of your compatriots are louder than others.
Yep.
We received a message from Dane before your arrival to expect you. So
Yes.
you're the ones who found the creature.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Monkey thing.
Well, if you will all follow me, we will talk in private. And she'll look at the innkeeper, and the innkeeper's like, I'm staying out of your fucking hair, lady. You're fine. Yeah, nope. Fuck this shit. I'm out. All right. So she'll go, if you'll follow me and convince your noisy rabbit friend to come along as well.
Rinder, come on, let's go. Can I
man.
grab him and just drag him?
Yeah, so what are you like? Arundel just kind of reaches out, grabs like Rundar by the ear, and just like, come on.
I like this kinky side of you.
Dander's gonna kind of chuckle and go, Rundar, I didn't know you were into guys.
Well, I mean, like, he's speaking up, and he's actually being forceful for once, and I like it. Not that I'm into guys, it's just him being forthcoming.
Fair enough. She will lead you to what looks to be the castle of the place. And this place, as you arrive at the castle, you've seen places like Hegemony Castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the overall aesthetic of this castle.
Oh.
It's very much an Itagayan design. But you can tell it was made mostly with local materials. So, like, as you enter the castle's courtyard area out front, you will see quite a few clumps of bamboo. You will see people caring for things.
There has to be a wandering panda.
Shh. And as my wife Anne put it, yes, there is a wandering panda that's occasionally eating the bamboo.
Aww.
For the most part, the gardeners here seem to be trying to keep the bamboo in check. They don't want it to overgrow and like eat the entire courtyard, so they're doing that. You will cross over a small wooden bridge that is probably 3 feet high and about 7 feet long. So it's not really a super big bridge. It's just going over a small like stream. And in this like wide stream, you will see a collection of fish, of decorative fish from various areas. Now, as soon as my computer behaves, so you are like, you're being led into the building, things of that nature. And upon entering the building, you will see two people. One is going to be a picture that you would have gotten from earlier. So give me a second. There it is. Okay. And I'll put this in the group chat. I love how it's not letting me just drag and drop it, because that would have been simple. God damn it, Discord. You should let me do that. All right, so this is the woman who's leading you around. Okay?
In armor, though.
Yeah, and that's her armor. And then the other person you will see in the location is a woman who is... This picture doesn't show it, but this woman is looks to be about 7 months pregnant. And I will show the audience both here in a second, because this likes to be a problem. This is the woman that's in the place. And for the other one...
As I was trying to tell you, there are
Welcome, Shadow Queen, to the tavern. Grab yourself a mug of ale, pull up a chair, have fun. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern. And I'm doing okay. And the other one, audience is this one. This is Willow. All right. So there we go. So she will look at you and she'll be like, Willow, it seems we have guests. You didn't inform me. Willow will turn, kind of bow to her lightly, and then go, yes, these were relatively new ones. You do not worry, my lady. These are not the concern of you or Lord Kobo. This is just more of something I have to handle. I do apologize. And she goes, that's quite all right. Make sure they are properly given... What's the word I'm looking for?
Proper hospitality.
Proper hospitality. And Willow will go, noted. And she'll lead you into another room. As you're being led through this place, by the way, the doors are Japanese style. With like the little sliding paper wooden doors. So for the majority of you, this is kind of a novel experience. You've never seen... To you, the walls are opening up and like being doors, essentially. Kind of a little weird.
Nice.
So you're all sitting there going like, is every wall in this place able to open up and stuff?
Go in and try to open a random wall.
Yeah, you go over the wall.
That's true, yeah.
Does this one open too?
Roll me a d4.
A D4?
D4. All right, no, the door, it's a wall. So you're like grabbing the wall and trying to move the wall, and the wall just doesn't budge.
This door's broken.
Will just kind of sighs and goes, that's not a door. This way, sir.
I'm so going to get lost.
And
who's escorting us?
The plant lady.
So I want to test out a theory as we're walking. And I'm going to speak in Sylvan, kind of, not really out loud, but not necessarily under my breath, kind of more of a whisper, I guess you'd say.
Okay.
Like, and I'm just like, I'm so going to get lost in here.
Will
and kind of just to see if I can get a reaction from her.
Yeah, Will Sykes just kind of looking and go, you will not get lost in here as long as you stay close with me.
And, oh man, I better not do it.
And she will lead you through several doors until you get to a room where there are not really any seats here. She will call to the servants. They'll bring in chairs from other rooms. And these chairs are definitely not Asiatic. These are definitely more of the simple wooden stools and chairs. And she will sit down. She goes, I'm not sitting on the floor, as getting up with this armor on is difficult enough as is.
Agreed.
So she'll motion to the chairs for you guys to sit. And the servants will bring you guys essentially tea.
Take a sniff of it.
Yep, it's tea. You've had tea before.
What kind of tea?
In this case, green tea.
Yes.
Take me a little sip of it, test it out.
It's definitely a little different than what you're used to because you're used to black teas, but it's still a tea, so you can tell that there's some flavor there.
Not bad. Not bad.
And she will look at you all and go, all right. So you have run into the over deity. The name he is known by, for the most part, is known as the Source.
Oh, that one. Yeah. We kind of ran across that one.
He doesn't usually reveal himself to people easily. And it's not often he will pick a particular group of people to hang around.
Well, I mean, he eats pretty good. Like, really good.
Technically, he doesn't have to eat. He chooses to eat. There
That
is
explains
a dance.
why he used a pot.
Yes. That is one of several forms he has. It's the one that is often most commonly seen. She looks over at your group and go, "Be glad that you don't have a woman in your group."
And why is that?
Because he does have a habit of diving down the fronts of shirts.
Really?
Yes. Indeed. He did not do that with me because I was always in armor, but we had other members of our group that did occur with.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Well, that's usually before he's discovered as what he is. If he's thought of as a creature, he tends to try to get away with more, but now that you know what he is, he'll behave a little better.
Okay.
So there is that.
And so how did, your travels with him go?
She'll kind of look at you and just, like, kind of almost somewhat incredulously go, "You do know the group I'm a part of and what we did, right? It's not that long of a history."
No, I know. I'm just curious as, like behind the scenes, what people don't know.
He helped a little bit, but helping us was not his main focus.
Do you know what his main focus was?
We have an idea of what his main focus is, but I've never been able to confirm it.
May I ask what your theory is?
It is not something that I have a complete understanding of. It's more of in the purview of those who are more arcanely trained.
So do you think it would be something to do with like Taurine times and things? Because he didn't seem very fond of Taurine.
He wouldn't.
Why wouldn't he? I mean, I understand it was a bad time.
Yes, it's from the information I know of, there was something called the God War that occurred. The source was involved.
Oh, really?
The primary deity of the Taurine Empire was involved, and lots suffered for it.
Who is the prime deity in Taurine times?
The prime deity for the Taurine Empire was Tornarch.
Hold on, me. Find my little pad. It was who again?
Tornarch was his name. He, during the Empire, he was going around fighting and killing other deities and absorbing their power.
That sounds really scary.
Indeed. Suffice to say, he was stopped.
Like, he was killed or so, like...
No. Willow kind of just, like shudders for a moment, and she goes, "From my understanding, what I was been told by those who are more knowledgeable than I on such subjects, he is still very much alive."
He must be like imprisoned or something.
Yes, that's what I've been told. He is imprisoned on another plane of existence. And him and his...
Holy shit, I think I just put two and two together.
Oh?
What do you mean?
I could be wrong. Okay? I could be wrong, but I think I just had an epiphany.
Did lightning strike your brain?
Something did. I mean,
Yeah, that
to which
must hurt.
degree it struck, that's to be determined.
That must hurt. All right, go
So,
on.
all right. So Chris is the source. So, like, I'm assuming he's like the original God or close to it.
Okay.
Okay, but that's beside the fact. I just wanted to put that out there because it popped in my brain for a second. The Archmagus guy that we've been dancing around, I guess you would say.
Archmagos
He-
Warren.
Yes, that guy.
That's him.
He has been actively going around, like buying and snatching and stealing these ancient Taurine artifacts. And you just said that the primary Taurine god was dealt with, but not dead, very much alive. So that leads me to believe that he's like in some type of prison or sealed away somewhere. And this Archmagus guy is collecting these artifacts. Maybe he's under the impression that with the power of these artifacts, he can free his god.
Oh, that is such a good theory.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
Willow looks at you and goes, "You do know that you've met someone from the Taurine Empire, right?"
Okay, not really.
Mr. Valcrest, the gentleman who escorted you to the boat, he is from
The asshole with a temper?
he is from the Taurine Empire.
He's that old?
No.
Then how is he from the Taurine Empire?
Because the Taurine Empire still exists on another plane of existence.
Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing that's where this deity or god was cast away, exiled, or sealed away at, would be this other plane of existence where the Taurine Empire.
Yes, and he still has quite a few of his followers. Hey, Never Normal, the kitty is here.
Hello, Kitty's here, so I didn't want to say anything if you guys were in the middle of dialogue or anything like that.
They are in the middle of finding out what's going on.
Lightning is striking.
And I dragged Rundar by the ear.
He got physical with me.
That sounds like a typical D&D session.
God,
But
y'all think so lowly of me.
They found out that the Christina was a Chris, and that Chris is a over deity known as the Source.
Ooh.
And that the Taurian Empire still exists in another plane of existence, and they still have their primary deity, Tornarch. And that do you remember the guy with a gun? Or were you not here for that, Damon?
I don't think I was there for that.
All right. The party met a gentleman who has a pistol and a rifle. He's from the Taurian Empire.
As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun, you see?
The guy that I was telling you about that I fought a legend and survived.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh, excuse me. I had to sneeze for a second.
And you just missed my epiphany.
his epiphany was that Archmagos Valoran was going around collecting artifacts to free his god.
I thought I smelled smoke from guy thinking.
There's a lot of smoke. I had to turn the fan on.
Willow will go, I am not overly educated about what's going on with this situation. I only know what I've kind of picked up in conversation between Lord Kobo, Nasteel, and Munthric. The three of them are more scholarly than I am.
What would you say you're more of?
She'll look at you and go, I was literally the frontline fighter against the Hive.
That's cool as shit.
I am very good at melee combat. That's what I do.
You want to spar? Teach me a lesson?
She'll look you up and down and go, no.
But I'm trying to better learn how to protect my comrades.
She'll look at you and go, you're a cleric. You have spells to help you with that. I would highly recommend those.
Are there any tips or tricks you could teach a fighter to better survive and keep their allies alive?
She'll look you up and down and go, the path you are going is a different one than what I went. From what I've been able to tell.
Fair. Thank you.
She will mostly just look at you and go, your best teacher is going to end up being experience. As long as you survive.
Survival is key.
Yes, it is.
You will hear the sound of like a light bell, and then you'll see her reach into a bag on her belt, and she'll pull out a crystal ball that's about the size of a softball. And she'll kind of look at it, place it on the table, and a voice will emanate from it, a male voice, and it goes, Willow, I take it I have not caught you at a bad time. And she'll sign and she'll go, what is it that you require? And the voice will go, I am sending some information to you through a magical device that will be delivered tomorrow. It seems the person that these fine folk have dealt with earlier has gone after a former location of theirs. And we'll go, okay, can you be any more cryptic? He goes, if you must, I'll be more direct then. The Lord Valoran person has attacked the Thieves Guild in the capital city of Sahir.
No shit.
Oh no.
No.
Willow goes, okay, what's the what are the casualty rate? And you hear almost like kind of like a sharp inhale on the other side of the device and goes 100%. And Willow just kind of like narrows her eyes at the device and she goes, everyone? And the thing goes, yes. Not a living thing was left in that place. She goes, all right, I'll take a look at the device when it arrives. I'll be sure to share it with the people I'm currently with, as that was where they were before. In which case, you hear almost kind of like a slight chuckle from the device, and then it goes, well, they don't seem to be very skillful yet. Based on
Hey, hold on now. I fought a legend and survived.
You know he held back, right?
Whether he held back or not, I survived, and that's what matters. He saw potential in me.
Young man, do understand that if he wanted to, that shot would not have been in your leg. He is very accurate with that. I mean,
Well, after the fact, I was very aware of that.
Yes. Either way, it's still count your blessings. So let's see.
Every day, buddy. Every day.
Yes, we have a cleric of Lady Libtina Eterna. We have a elven gentleman of ill repute, it looks. And you almost kind of like hear a pause for a moment, and then he'll go, Elven gentleman, you are from Animar or Seneca? Both those... Seneca. Ah, indeed. Both those countries are very similar in appearance when it comes to clothing styles and physical structures.
Yes.
And of course, a Leonin fighter. And based on what you said before, you seem to be very much focused on defense, not offense. Am I?
That is correct.
Ah, good. And then he'll look over at the halfling and go, and a halfling bard to tell the story, of course. Interesting.
To spread the epic tale of basic iron.
Indeed. So, for some reason, the source seemed interested in you, and you are getting drawn closer and closer to a Taurine plot. So it's likely you'll have some part to play in it. Hopefully, you will neither be incompetent or detrimental to our long-term plans.
Can I ask what your long-term plans are?
Like, and you hear a voice just kind of go, no, you may not. You have not you have not earned my trust yet in that regard.
Want to fight about it?
You hear a sigh from the device, and then you hear the voice go, Willow, please make sure to collect our friend when I'm done. She'll go, please don't. And he goes, he's learning a lesson today.
I didn't say I was going to fight.
You're the one who spoke up.
I ain't going to back down from a fight. Shit. I don't mind getting my ass whooped.
Yeah. All right.
I'll heal up and come back stronger.
Blah, 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 blah. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, me?
Yes. It's voice activated.
You done fucked up.
That's Anne for you. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
That sucks.
Congratulations. You are now a turtle.
Oh my god!
Oh, humanoid turtle.
Steel. Oh yeah, they're fucked.
So yeah,
They're fucked either way. That's just worse.
So basically, you see Rundar kind of like squaring up against this little like orb, this simple like gray orb, and then suddenly you hear a pop sound, a little bit of a flashlight, and then you see a small box turtle float in the air for a mid-second and then drop to the floor. On the upside, that should last only up to an hour.
Well, hey, I'm gonna go inside my shell and take me a nap. Shit.
I'll pick Rudar up and
Yeah.
just pet him.
Good turtle.
Okay, fair warning. You're messing with shit that can end you in a blink. I would suggest behaving.
And I know this.
Comment.
Yep. Yeah. By the way, my wife was the player who played Willow before.
I designed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You weren't winning if you took her on.
Yeah.
It's not about winning.
Oof. Hun, we're supposed to get another 2 inches of snow tonight.
I know.
Ugh. Anyway, so here we are, and oh boy, Willow will just kind of like rub her temple for a moment. And into the room comes another person who is a plant person. All right. She will come up behind Willow and give Willow a hug. That is her there. I will show it to the chat. There you go. There she is.
Oh, this one don't have armor.
Hi, hon.
Yep. She will come up behind and just kind of fix your snow problem. No, you didn't.
Hi, hon.
She will come up behind Willow and give her a hug, and she'll go, I had some paperwork to get done, but it seems you have guests. One of them has,
Someone pissed off Monthric.
obviously. That is a problem.
Yeah, it's only supposed to last an hour.
Good to know.
Can you take care of it while I deal with these idiots?
Indeed. And she will reach
By the
out.
way, chamomile tea when I get done with this, because I'm going to need it, because this is going to give me one hell of a headache.
I am certain. And she will reach out and kind of like take the turtle gently. And like you'll see those like rudish hands of hers kind of like slowly wrap around the turtle. And she'll kind of smile at everyone. She goes, a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Cherry. This is my wife.
Forgive my manners. This is my wife.
This is my wife, Willow.
Nice to meet you.
Turtle.
She'll go, let's go get you a nice little meal. And she'll like take Turtle Rundar to another room. The gray orb will speak up and go up again and goes, now that interruption is done, I will try to answer what questions I can for a short period of time. I do have a class to teach shortly, so you have me for the next 10 minutes.
Willow looks at the group, goes, be polite, ask your questions so we can get this done.
So that means Arendelle, Zatan, and Garen gets to ask any questions to this guy.
I don't have any questions.
Is it one question each, or is it just unlimited questions for 10 minutes?
It's essentially unlimited questions for 10 minutes. And when you ask the question, I'm going to start a timer.
What would be the most helpful question to ask you?
Yeah, no, you don't get to ask that question.
Sad.
All right.
I was gonna ask about the shadow figure that's like haunting me, kind of. Do you know any more information about that?
Watch out for the
About it?
He kind of looks at it and goes, "What do you mean? What device? Like, what creature are you referring to?"
It's like an eyeball.
Oh, speaking of creature, Cherry, watch out for Nom Nom. It's been around again.
Oh, goody.
That Monthric.
Yeah. Oh no, if they're referring to the source, that's a different thing entirely. But you said eyeball. Can you be more descriptive?
I really don't know much about it.
Describe what you've seen. Describe what caused you to start seeing it. I need information. I do not know everything about everything. Just a lot about a lot.
I touched this like gold thing, and now I need help with this. I can't.
You touched
a nightmare. I had a nightmare, and he was asking me if I want anything for it to change.
To change. The object you touched, was it blue?
Yes.
And the eyeball was multiple eyeballs, I'm assuming, and they were all blue?
Yes.
Ah, that is the Lord of Change. That is a extraplanar creature that resides in the far planes that gets power whenever something changes. Most in common nomenclature and vernacular, it's often referred to as a great old one.
Sherry, make that not just chamomile tea. I think I'm gonna need some of the dwarven stuff.
Will just goes, I think I need something stronger than tea for this bullshit. Does that answer your question, young lady? Young sir?
Yes, how do you get rid of it?
You don't. The fact that it's taken notice of you is concerning, but not the end of the world. Just continuously refuse its offers, and you should be okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Anyone? I do have 7 minutes left before my next class.
Is there a particular direction or expedition that you would send us to next if we were to want to get ahead of our quote-unquote enemies?
In this case, I believe curtailing some of their effects might be your best option, but they seem bound and determined to track you down. Or at least your group. Do tell, did you happen to have anything of import to them?
We had the journal, right?
Do you still have it?
I believe so. I think it's in the bag. Satan, can you grab it?
Yep, here. We have it in the bottom of the bag here. Let me rummage for it.
All
I'll
right.
reach in and pull it out.
You pull out this like leather-bound journal. The gray orb goes, if you'd be so kind as to open it and hold it to the orb. Like, not touching it, but within reading distance, please.
Sure, I'll do it just in case.
All right. You'll hear some mumbling. Definitely, for some of you, you may recognize it as similar language as that woman was speaking. And he goes, yes, it's Taurine, more modern dialect. Mostly notes about various cultures and societal norms that they have.
We've been trying to figure out why why he's doing this.
According to the notes I'm seeing here, he is studying the cultures of this plane.
I think last time we thought that something about a war or some fight.
It doesn't make sense. Why is this scholar attacking us?
He goes, well, based on the more modern dialect that he's writing in and what he's doing, he's a Taurine agent. He's essentially studying the cultures of your plane in order to more successfully and with greater ease bring about the Empire's return.
We don't want that,
And I
right?
guess that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
That would be a very bad thing, seeing as she looks over at most of you and goes, most of you would be considered second-class citizens. At best. She'll look at Rune. He will basically. You'll hear a voice and go, "Your cleric friend, is likely to just be killed outright. They do not believe in freedom of religion."
Do they like cats?
No. In this case, you would be, good sir, likely enslaved. If they succeeded.
Over my hairy behind.
Yeah, we ain't down with that.
Yes. The Taurian Empire, like Sahir, is a magicracy. Basically, mages run it. They are first-class citizens. Non-magic users are considered second-class citizens. And non-acceptable races are slaves, if not purged. Depending on the Empire's view on them. So, there is that. Any other questions? You still have me for 2.5 minutes. None?
Somebody asked something smart.
Well, it seems that you are in need of further information later, so I wish you luck. I do have students to teach. And you'll see the gray orb and like kind of slowly dim a little bit, and it looks like it just becomes like a rock. And Dander's like, well, shit. Guys?
This is not good.
Yeah. This is gonna end badly, bud. Like, shit. Like, oh my god, shit. Okay, guys, what are we doing? Like, what's the goal here?
I don't know, man. There's too many games to keep track of.
I am not sure either.
Well, if we're being followed, we're gonna have to move forward regardless.
Are we being followed? You lead
That's
them.
true.
If you remember, you lead.
Well, wherever we go, he may find us. We don't know. He may have other people around.
Do we have information as to where we should pursue next?
Not currently. If you wish to wait a day, we will have information on what happened to the Thieves Guild. And that might give you at least a heads-up warning.
I think that might be a good idea.
For now, I would suggest we go to a local inn and even see if Dander can make us a little money or earn us a free stay.
Dander's like, I'll give it a try. And Willow will nod and go, all right. And she will escort you out of the castle. So
Will Rundor be okay?
He will be returned.
Got like 40 minutes left.
Yeah, he'll be returned once the hour is up.
one of us has to ask the innkeeper if it's a discount because there's less of us staying because a pet doesn't count as a person.
Yeah, no.
Turtles can't laugh over there.
Turtle.
All right. Oh my god, you guys.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Apparently
Oh my
not.
God.
I love that movie so much.
Why?
Because you gathered a bunch of nerds in one room. It's your fault.
It is my fault. I just never expected you guys to go on about the fucking Master of Disguise movie. Jesus Christ.
Why wouldn't we? Can't hear you blink.
Good movie.
It is a good movie.
If you say. Alright. So, you have a few choices for a tavern. You have a tavern that is very fancy, very colorful, and has a lot of magic around it. You have more of a stereotypical tavern. With, the standard windows, door, all that jazz. Let's see.
Windows and a door? Fancy.
Yeah.
Probably the standard one would be fine.
And there is a tavern on the outskirts of town that is considered quite nice. So it's up to you which one you want. There's a high magic one, there's a more like chill one, and then there's the one on the outskirts of town.
I say middle of the road. Cheaper drinks.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, the whatever he said.
The middle one, yeah.
All right, the dancing horse rests basically in the center of one of the districts of the town. It's surrounded by merchant stalls. And there is definitely a festive, drunken energy that prevails around the building. Let's see. There are people that are loitering outside the front entrance. Some of them have wooden mugs, things of that nature. And as you approach, one of the ladies will kind of call out to you and go, "Welcome to the Dancing Horse. We have plenty of good drinks, nice food. What can we get for you today?"
Two ales.
2 ales. Excellent. Great choice.
You guys are having that? That's what I'm having.
Sure, I'll have an ale too.
Just
All
a
right.
water, please.
So as you guys come in, you'll sit down. There's a nice large wooden table they'll sit you at. It's like a rectangle table, and it has 2 benches with a few chairs at the ends. And you'll get a smoky smell as you walk into the place and a warm atmosphere. When I say smoky smell, it's not like, oh god, the place is on fire. It's more like the fireplace is releasing that nice wood smell throughout the place. And the common room is split into 2 sections. There's a small size accommodation area and one that's designed for mediums. And on the north and west of the tavern are paintings, framed paintings on the walls. Each painting is to tell a story. It is a DC 12 intelligence or history check to figure out what each story is, if you care.
I'll look at the pictures. Try to figure out what they mean.
Okay. While you're doing that, there are 3 dwarves in the center. They are singing, dancing, basically kind of making a little bit of a ruckus, but they are They are performing.
Yep. That's a picture.
They're nice paintings.
Yeah. They're paintings.
Dander will go over to dwarves, and you'll hear them start laughing with each other, trading insults, trading stories. But it looks like the bard has found friends.
I'm going to join in.
All right. So you go over there, and the dwarves are like, that's a great one. Brother dwarf, come join us. My name is Nitty. This is Ditty. And that is Gatha. Gata.
Gat. Gotcha. His name's Gat.
Gat. Yeah, we just call him Gat for short.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. My name is Garen.
Garen! Good, strong dwarven name. And they'll laugh, and they'll, like, one of them will pull up a wooden mug and go, here, for a good dwarf, you need a good ale. Here you go.
I take the mug and I drain it.
And they're like, they all hold up their mugs, and they're like, ah! And they'll yell in dwarven, essentially drink, and then they'll all start drinking.
Drink.
Prost! And they'll just down it, and it is a scene of merriment. Along the northern edge of the common room is an elegant wooden bar. It's in excellent condition despite the signs of age. There is a human behind it, though. He is a little under 6 foot tall. Kind of sideburns, but his beard has been shaved, and he has like a big handlebar mustache. And if you know that like Captain Picard hairstyle, where it's bald in the center, but there's that band of hair around the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out which arm is which. Okay, his right arm is like the sleeve is up to his elbow, and you can see quite a few scars on the forearm. His left arm is gone and has been replaced with what looks to be a prosthetic that has a little clasp, and he's able to pour drinks with it.
Of course he is.
And he kind of smiles as you approach the bar and goes, welcome to the Dancing Horse. I am the owner and barkeep of the place. My name is Burton Barleyman. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Greetings, sir.
So what brings you to my fine establishment, adventurers?
Barleymans? Of the upper north side Barleymans?
Yes!
Oh, I think you're my fifth cousin or something.
He'll laugh and be like, I'm glad to see another family member.
Drinks for the house.
And like, there's a lot of pounding on the bar, and he will pour several ale cups and hand them out.
Yeah. I drain mine.
So, what brings you to this place? Are you looking for some drink? Are you looking for food? Are you looking for a place to rest your weary little heads between adventures?
To rest.
Then you'll be needing a room. Excellent. Excellent. Let me see what I could find. And like, you'll see him pull out a little book, and he'll just kind of thumb through it. Go, I think I have some rooms, but let me double check. Let's see. All right, are you looking for a night, or are you looking for a full week?
I think we can start with the night, but we may stay longer.
All right. One for each room you rent, it's 5 silver pieces. That doesn't cover food.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
All right. How many rooms do you need?
How many do they sleep? Or what are the accommodation sizes, I guess?
Let me see. The rooms are guest rooms. Let's see. Mediums have space for 2 people in each room.
So 3 rooms, if I'm mathing that right?
All right, 3 rooms. So that's gold, 1 gold, 5 silver.
Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna throw him 2 gold.
All right, he appreciates that. He'll look over at you and be like, "We do have our menus, so if that will post the picture." Nope, of course not. Okay. Let's see. I have another way to do this. It just takes me a minute because this is going to be a pain in the ass, and I'm not going to read the whole thing.
Who's the young lady?
No. There was a. I tried posting something else, so give me a second. Oh, god damn it! This. There you. All right, so I will copy that. The menu is 2 pages, by the way. So that's page 1. And he will show you the menus and go, all right, if there's any food that you would like, let me know. We will make arrangements off of our menu. And
Imagine you. I heard you.
there you go. There's the second page. All right. Dander will smile and just go, boiled butter taters, a bit of cottage pie, and I'm going to go with a green dragon ale. And yes, the green dragon ale is served in pints.
What's the batter like on your fish and chips? Is it like thick or light?
It's a pretty light one for this area because they don't care for the thick batter. I could do it thicker if I need to.
No. I don't care if it's thick batter at all. No, I like the light batter.
Okay, yeah. We mainly aim for the light batter here because the heat makes it people want something lighter.
In fact, if possible, can we kind of just get like a plain fish and chips, like no batter?
Yeah, we could probably pan fry it for you.
Yeah, pan fry it and put some like seasoning on it or something.
Fair enough.
Just no batter, thank you.
Not a problem. We can arrange that.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna have the elven bread with peppered steak with the roast vegetables and potatoes, and a Greg cocktail, please.
You mean grog?
I totally read that as an E the entire time. I won't lie.
Bring us a Greg.
Grog, please. Sorry.
All right. So you are being given a orcish recipe that mixes strong black coffee with amber and sugarcane spirits seasoned with nutmeg and cardamom.
Yeah, and I can dip my elvish bread in it.
Yep. The grogs like it. The orcs like it, so it's a thing. All right. Arundel, would you like to order something, or are you going to say no to the food and drink?
I'll have the prepared steak with roasted vegetables and potatoes.
All right. Any drinks or appetizers?
The elven cordial.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's it.
All right. So you get warm mead with orange and lemon peels, edible flowers, honey, and half a stick of cinnamon.
Yeah.
Neat. So everybody's eating quite nicely. At this point, as your food gets to you, Rundar comes back into the place, scratching behind his ears a little bit like, I'm still never going to get that feeling of being in the water out of me.
Enjoy your bath, lad.
We'll go with yeah.
Dander will call out to Rundar and goes, hey, you got to try some of the food here. It's actually good.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. As he's, eating the boiled buttered potatoes.
Ooh, that's what I want. Boiled buttered potatoes and green dragon ale.
All right. And they're like, no meal?
That was
No, boiled buttered potatoes is an appetizer. You can just have that as a meal. It's not the
I don't want that as the meal.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so yeah, your food's brought out to you. Everybody seems to be happy. All that hunky-dory shit. There's plenty of laughter going on. And the gentleman will give you the keys to the 3 rooms you have. And whenever you feel like you're ready for sleep, you can go up for that. Or you can go out and explore the town. That is your choice on this one.
I think it's safe for me to go to the room.
You don't want to get turned into something else. That's fair. How about the rest of you?
I have my entertainment for the night. I stay in drinking and celebrating with my new dwarven friends.
Yep. Dander will do the same. He likes the dwarves. They're fun.
I'm going to kick around and make sure that everybody's safe if anything were to happen.
Fair enough. All right.
I'm going to stay too.
Cool. All right. The evening goes relatively what I would call uneventful. Nothing unexpected happens. There's lots of dwarven singing. There's lots of partying with the dwarves. Suffice to say, there will be constitution checks for some people. Zatan,
Yes.
I will need a charisma check.
Why you hate me?
Well, no, this is not as bad as you think it is. Just do your check. All right. So you are able to keep your face kind of relatively calm as you take a drink of your grog. Because it's a little bit more potent than you were expecting. But you definitely feel awake now.
This is a little different.
Yeah, it's a little potent. Oh no. All right. So the next morning comes around. For those who were drinking, that would be Garen, Dander. Those 2, we need Constitution saving throws. Dander is okay. Garen, you have a slight hangover.
Oh, my head.
Yep. It hurts a little, but not a lot. All right.
I chug some water.
Fair enough.
Try to offset it. It's too late, but whatever.
All right. So you chug some water. In the morning comes around, and one of the guards comes into the the dancing horse. Looks around for a moment, notices you guy, goes, "Oh yes, them." He goes, I was informed to collect you once the object had been delivered. It just got delivered maybe 10 minutes ago, half an hour at most. So I'm here to escort you to the guard barracks where, Captain Willow is with the device.
To the barracks.
The barracks.
Let's go.
All right. So you are led to the barracks. It is the first floor you go into. You can easily see that there is like an open office area first for people to come who are visiting to air their grievances, things of that nature. But you could see with the doors open that there is to the one side a bunk room essentially where the guards sleep. And there's quite a few bunks. Behind the front desk is what looks to be a processing area, and behind that, a small jail. And then to your right is a stairwell, which you are taken up the stairwell to the third floor. Upon exiting the third floor, you'll be led down a hallway, which seems to have more living areas, but unlike a standard barracks, which just has a bunch of beds in it, these ones are all segmented as actual single bedrooms, as well as offices. And eventually you are led into an office. Willow is behind the desk. She is finishing up a piece of paperwork, and she goes, welcome, you're here. All of you take a seat. Sergeant, if you'll be so kind as to close the door. And he'll be like, yes, Captain. And he will close the door behind him as he exits out of the room. And Willow will look at you and go and reach into her desk, pulling out once again another colored orb. In this case, this one's green. And she'll put it into a holder. She goes, all right, how much did you care about those people that you knew in the Capitol?
Not that much, I don't think.
No, considering I can't remember them.
It was more of a circumstance thing.
Yeah.
Excellent. New donation from Turtle. Jesus. Thank you for that. We're 23% of our goal on Ko-fi. So, fun fact about the Ko-fi thing is if I reach $300, aka the goal, my wife or my daughter gets to pie me in the face. So that might encourage people to do it. Because I will turn on the camera and you guys get to see me get pied. Yeah, my wife and daughter are arguing over who gets to do it.
Cut the pie in half and they both get to be half of it.
Not that kind of pie.
Each side of your face.
Not that kind of pie.
It can be that kind of pie.
It's not that kind of pie. It's a cream pie, like a whipped cream pie.
You can cut them in half. I mean, they'll be a little bit messy, but it can be done.
Yeah, no.
Or you just make two and then they each get to do it.
Oh, that's the thing. If every 300 I get, they get to pie me. It's not a one and done. It is every 300 they get a chance to pie me.
So they got to do rock, paper, scissors.
Yep. All right. So she'll nod and she'll activate the orb. You will see an image kind of appear above the orb. It looks like it's some sort of like illusionary recording. And you will see two people going through the place first. And they're slaughtering everybody around them. The first person that stands out is a gentleman in heavy armor. He is 6.5 feet tall, easily almost 300 pounds, and he is in full plate. You can't make out, you can't make out any features. He has a shield that he carries around, and he is punching things to death. And another donation to Ko-fi. We're at 25%. It's getting up there. I'm going to get pied. I don't know if I like this idea or not now. I'm beginning to regret this thought. Anyway, so the gentleman in heavy armor is, whenever someone gets near him, he punches them. If they try running away from him, he'll hold his hand out and you'll see either like a magic missile fired or a firebolt.
Can I do a perception to see if he looks familiar?
Sure. I'll allow it. He doesn't seem personally familiar from his design features, but he is walking rather heavy, so this is definitely someone that stands out.
I'm trying to see if he looks like the golems that old girl had outside her room.
Similar, but not as, what's the word I'm looking for? Not as stiff moving. Like, he seems more natural moving. But either way, he's doing that. The person that's with him is an elven gentleman who stands 6'1", over 150 pounds, but under 175. Blue eyes, white skin, and long blonde hair that goes down to about his waist. And when I say blonde, I mean really blonde, like very, very, very blonde. And I will post their pictures as soon as I can get them up. All right, I need you and where's the other one? Oh, it didn't save his picture. Didn't save it right. That's really annoying. If I click on it though, will it still pull up the picture? No, it'll make you try to download it, which is not what I want. So give me a second. Alright, I will do it a different way. Because this thing's going to be a pain in my butt. There you go. There's the other picture. That's what he looks like.
He looks like a wimp.
Yeah, he definitely looks like Zaton could take him like easily.
That shield looks like a little brick in one hit.
Can I
Just
see if
push him over and then he
know
can't get
if
up. He's
I
stuck on his
know
back. He flips
if I
rolling
know
over back
him?
and forth.
Which, know who?
The elf.
Sure. You could try to recognize the elf. I will say that the elf is using a rapier, is his primary weapon. And unlike the heavy armor guy who takes multiple hits and just like tanks through them, the elf is not touched. No one in that place touches him. That would be a no. Hey, Bink. So, yeah, there are several occasions where people try to run from him. He creates walls of fire. And he definitely stabs quite a few people. And he moves very quickly. All flowy and shit. I love it. Yep. Give me a second. I will actually have his picture up for the people in the stream to see as soon as I get it to play nice. So yeah, you sit there and watch these two murder everybody in the Thieves Guild, and no one can run away. Then about half an hour later, after they succeed, and there's nobody still alive, Valoran comes in.
Dragons!
Yeah.
So remind me who?
The mage.
Okay.
Lord Valoran.
The bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the bad guy. Wonder if it's gonna show the picture or nope, it's just gonna tell me to fuck off. As usual. I love my life. Hey, let me open it in a browser, damn it. There we go. So there's that one. That is the guy in the armor. Chat. Oh yeah. And if this will let me. And this is the gentleman, the elven gentleman. So there you go. Will kind of looks at him and go, all right, they seem rather skilled at what they do.
Debatable.
Do you wish to try to hunt them down? Because obviously they're trying to hunt you guys down.
Whatever do we do to them?
Willow thinks for a moment and goes, I believe what Munthric is attempting to inform us is these two work for Valoran.
Do you have any information on them aside from the evidence that we've seen here?
Not particularly. We just got the information on them. So there is that. But I don't know much about these two yet. They are relatively new to what we're encountering. Someone just did the oof sound effect. So, if you give us time, we might be able to research some more in there, but it also gives them time to find you.
If they were to come here, would we have the resources and support from yourselves necessary to potentially deal with them?
We could try to help you where we can with involving them, yes.
Letting them come.
So it seems like we have the options of waiting to let us all kind of get research and get rested up and allow our enemies to arrive. Given that we don't know where our next point is, we could potentially set a trap of sorts for them.
Indeed. That is a very real possibility. I just don't know what their next step is, honestly. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check, Step Bink. I am definitely fixing myself to the best of my ability. And here comes the daughter. Hi, Rose. She really wants to pie me in the face.
Yeah. Yes.
It's at 25%, Rose. You have 3/4 of the way to go.
I really want to do it.
And she's making my Abby kind of freak out.
I really want to do it. I really want to pie him in the face.
I know, but you and Mommy have to argue over who gets to do it, so go figure it out from her. Okay. So with that
Who's the last
makes
pie?
what was that?
Who did the last pie?
Neither. This is the first one.
We figured out a way to decide.
Well, there's been a pie before, hasn't there? No, I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind.
Who was the one who said that they should rock paper scissor it?
No,
Me?
I said that.
No, they said someone said it earlier. So it's Guy. That's what they decide they're gonna do.
That's what I decided. I decided that.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, Spock.
They forgot lizard.
Yeah.
No lizard allowed.
I'm shaking your monitor. Oh my
Leave your lizard alone.
I have too much energy.
All right, go somewhere else with it, please. All right. Willow will go. You're welcome to stay here for a while. We might have a few jobs around here for you to do. I know that we've had one of the classes in the academy has been dealing with some rather unique creatures running around here. You're welcome to try to help in their what's the word I'm looking for? Population control. If you wish to do that. In return, you'll get rewarded both gold and materials.
That seems interesting.
You're welcome to do it if you so desire.
That's what I want to do.
Seems fun.
Oh, goody.
I hit my foot. Help!
Rose, you're fine.
I hit my foot on the bottom of the couch. I went.
Okay, let's see what level are you guys? You are level 6. Okay. See what we got here. What do I want to throw at you? Because this could be fun. All right.
Fun for you or fun for me?
I am going to do a poll on Twitch, and we will see what the audience picks, because they'll be given several options. All right. There's that. I'm basically coming up with like weird ways to name this. And
I've thought of a wonderful present for you.
and
Shall I give you despair? On your knees. I want you to beg for forgiveness.
all right. I will start the poll. There you go. There's the names. No, fucking. All right. So vote, people, vote. Because who is Basic Iron going to hunt? They have an electric squirrel, exploding chin, flashbang the monster, or emo snake.
Emo snake, really?
That's the best way I can describe it. It's emo snake. I'm not putting the actual names down, because that would give it away.
Sneaky snake.
Yep. We have one vote so far. Let's see if we get anything else. D&D encounter by committee. Electric squirrel and emo snake. We have a tie. Oh, we have a 3-way tie now. Exploding chins in there.
Loading chin.
Fucking hey, everybody voted for something different. We have a 4-way tie. We need one more vote to break the tie. Note that you can put your finger on the scale a little bit more with an expenditure of gold coins. Oh, Jesus. Electric Squirrel taking the lead.
It's a bidding war.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. The votes are going back and forth. Electric Squirrel and Exploding Chin are neck and neck. Oh, looks like Electric Squirrel's pulling ahead. Oh, Exploding Chin's getting a few extra votes.
I can't click it fast. I'm seizing. I'm seizing. I can't click that fast. You win. Electric Squirrel it is.
Electric Squirrel it is. Oh my god. Unless someone ends up just putting in a fuck ton of votes all at once. Oh my god. Someone definitely wants Electric Squirrel to win. I'm telling you this right now. It's not Pikachu. You're not murdering Pikachu.
We're trying to be the best there is.
I'm gonna
catch them all.
The very best. Never Normal's kind of like spazzing out. All right, Electric Squirrel.
It's funny because Electric Squirrel writes my combat plan.
All right, Electric Squirrel it is. Oh, goody. Where are you? All right, so there you are. Click on you. Okay. So she will give you a bounty. She'll go, all right, I will give you as a group, in this case, 1,000 gold each. If you go out and slay this one monster who has been problematic to the town. What the hell is a colubrid? That's a good question.
Loon.
I'm looking up the term. Sorry. Oh, it looks like similar to a snake. Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
So this thing's Willow will tell you it's like this creature's face will resemble a snake in appearance. It has bluish gray scales covering its slim squirrel-like shape. On the back are patches of white fur as well as a bushy tail, covered in rows of spikes, and the front limbs have a few spikes as well. She'll go. It's a
danger squirrel.
It is a danger squirrel. It is outside of town. And it has been pestering the people who work in the jungle. So she would like you to go out and preferably kill it.
Well, let's go.
And she will send you. All right, off you go then. Cool. All right.
We're gonna go deal with Pikachu's third cousin removed twice.
Oh, that hurts so much, but I love it.
You mean Billy Bobachu?
Pikachu's third cousin removed twice. Jesus Christ. Why? Why is this a thing? Why
and this is why you continue to do this, Ruby. This is why.
I know. It's still like, this is messed up, but I love it. Pikachu's cousin removed, like, what was it? Alright. I'm sorry, I'm trying to just get my brain back into this because that comment just derailed everything. God damn it.
You're welcome, buddy.
It's like, fuck brain. Why? Why is this a thing?
And this is my brain 24/7.
This is your brain on Fat Guy.
Forget drugs, kids. Listen to the wise words of the fat one.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
Forget that. Listen to wise words of wise and smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Well, I don't really consider weed a drug.
I do. I love it.
There are some.
Go
ahead.
I guess it depends on the circumstance. Like if you abuse it.
Go back to D&D.
Yes.
D&D.
It's D&D.
Divas and divorcees.
Fighting in the dungeons of yore. All right.
Somebody asked me, it was years ago. Somebody asked me what D&D was because I was telling them I played, and I was like, "What is that?" Oh, it's just a game called Divorced Dads.
It's math and improv.
Your math and improv.
They didn't think it was very funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm not funny at all. It's just literally what it is.
All right. Can I move this? Thank you. All right. Let's see. Who do I need? I need Garen, Arendelle, Dander, Zatan, and Rundar. There we go. I need you all. All right. And let me move you to there. Hey, I said move you to there. Well, there it goes. All right. So you guys will be stopping at this watering hole, so you can decide how you want to position yourselves around the watering hole.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How deep is it from the water to the top? Or wait, what's the? I guess you say deep hell.
The middle of the watering hole is kind of like about 20, 30 feet deep, but the edges are more like 5 feet deep.
Well, I was talking about like the slope from the grass down to the water.
Oh no, that's like a light slope. So that's kind of like where you can step on.
So if I was to put myself like right here, like kind of hunker down in the water, and with my superior jumping ability, I can jump 15 foot up to here somewhere, like on the edge of the grass like that.
Yeah.
Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, you can do that.
So water would hinder your movement, would it not?
Yes, the water would hinder his movement, though.
Well, I'm talking about using my rabbit hop. I can jump 15 foot. That's the reason why I was asking if being in the water would hamper that any if it's like too much of a jump. That's the reason why I was wanting to go like just from the edge of the water to the edge of the grass.
All right, that's going to be a pain in the butt. It's not going to let me do it. Sorry, I have to get a picture that's behaving because it's not wanting to let me do this the easy way. Because that would be simple, wouldn't it? All right. I need to try this again.
Oh, my
You
health
rested
is
in 8,
down.
so you should be full health, correct?
Yeah, you should be at full health. There's that, and it's supposed to be 4. There we go. I think is what size are you? Large. Never mind. It's 2x2. All right. All right. Dander's definitely going to be at the edge, getting some water. Arendelle, where are you going to be?
I was thinking of selfing into the tree.
Which tree?
This one.
Okay, so you're over there. You should be able to move yourselves, to my knowledge. Yep. All right, Zatan and Garen. Okay, Zatan's
I'll be
moved.
chilling with the rest of the team.
All right, Garen.
I guess I'll know around here. I was finding myself. I was placing the glasses and sit down.
All right.
Can she's on that side. I'm gonna hang out on this side. So yeah, I just need to figure out where I want to be.
Fair enough. All right. So before we begin the fight,
are we hiding, or we're gonna kind of sit out?
It looks like we're all sitting out. But before we get into this fight, I am going to do quickly the intermission because it's a good point to wait. So I'll be back in about 15-ish minutes. I gotta walk the dog. I gotta check on my kids, my wife, all that jazz. All right. So you guys get to listen to some cool music. You guys get to watch some cool art from people who have donated it to the stream. If you want to get your art added to the stream, by all means, send it to me, and I will look it over and see if it's good to be added to the intermission art. All right. All right. So, all right, everybody, bio break.
In a tavern down the cobbled road, where the lanterns gleam with a warm, soft glow, the ruby Mad Hatter, with a twinkle in his eye, greets every soul with a heartfelt cry. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy rounds to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. The tables are crowded with tales untold of dragons vanquished and treasures of gold. Retired adventures which viewers unite, sharing their legends deep into the night. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy rounds to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. There's the elven archer, his bow now hung, a cyber soldier whose last war was won. Wizards and rogues, warriors of old, all trading their yarns as the night unfolds. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy rounds to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. So raise a toast to adventures past. In the ruby Mad Hatter's tavern, we found home at last. From the darkest dungeons to the stars so bright, we'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. We'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Oh my goddamn tavern, I swear! From the darkest dungeons to the stars so bright, we'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light.
All right, we're coming back, folks. I hear Wizen's here.
Here.
I'm here.
Excellent. All right. So where we left off before break was we are now about to fight something because the bushes are now rustling.
All right, so before we get too far into this, before we split up and get our little hidey holes, I'm gonna ritually cast water walk on everybody.
Okay.
Move yourself back over to where you were.
Yeah, might need to do that. Arendelle, you need to come over here too.
Where you want me? Oh.
I just need you close by.
Before everybody went to the trees, he cast it on us. You can go back to the tree.
Yep. Before you went to the trees.
The trees.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I think Dander's going first.
Dander, if you wanted to go first, but you just had to say so.
Like, fuck, man.
Jeepers creepers. Everyone's rolling high.
Oh, they was roll 10.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Alright, go play with that. We're about to get into
My roll didn't suck for once.
How close are you to getting paid?
What?
How close are you to getting paid?
We're at 25%. No donations yet, Rose. I know, but you could chill. All right.
Please, someone pie.
All right.
Please.
So, Rose, go.
Okay.
Go upstairs. Mommy's sleeping. Rose, Mommy is sleeping. Go upstairs. Please go upstairs now. Rose, will you please go upstairs? Please. I'm asking you to go upstairs now. Oh my God, child. I said no. Just go upstairs. You are interrupting what I'm trying to do. Sorry about that. Downside of having kids. All right. So what you guys are hearing is there's some rustling in the trees nearby. On your turn, you can do a perception check to figure out where the rustling is. So Dander is going to, on his turn, do his perception check. She's going to go badly for everyone. All right. So Dander knows it's to the west. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to go there. And let's see, any spells that will come in handy. Well, we know we're hunting a creature, so he'll prepare a different spell for that. As he passes by Zatan, he'll cast a falling spell.
Nice.
You're big now, Zatan.
It means you can wrestle with it.
What is it, Rose? Yes, I can get your books out. Just come here.
I want Matilda.
What, Matilda?
I do more bonk damage.
Yes.
I've been trying to make like little gaps with Lego pieces. Thank you.
Go upstairs now.
Nothing. How much time do I get for every chapter I read?
I forget. I'll have to check the list.
Minutes? I think it's 20 minutes.
All right. Arendelle, you're up. Because he doesn't have a bonus action he can use yet. Arendelle, it's your turn. There you go. All right. Arendelle, you also know that it is to your west is the rustling sound.
Ooh, I don't think I have anything to... Unless I can shoot an arrow to see if it'll come out.
Well, you know that to your, it's directly to your west. So there are 3 bushes over here. They're on the west side. And remember, Dander said it was to his west too. Which means it has to be those 3, because if it was this one or to the right, I would have said it's to the north of Dander. So you at least narrowed it down to 1 of 3 trees.
I'm gonna try to shoot this tree here.
All right. And it's a crossbow, right? Or is it a bow?
A light crossbow.
All right. So you heft up your light crossbow. You fire a bolt into the tree. You hear as it sticks into the trunk. Do you have a bonus action you want to do, or is that all your actions this turn?
That's it.
Okay. Rundar, you're up. By the way, you don't have to do the perception as soon as your turn starts. You could move and do the perception if you wanted.
I mean, did anybody holler that what direction it was coming from?
Yes. So far,
Okay.
Dander said to his west.
And I said the west, and I shot one of the trees.
Yeah. The middle tree here has been shot.
All right, so I'm going to double move here. And then I guess that would be my perception once I get over this way.
All right. It is to your north. All right. Zuton.
With my increased size, does that change how many spaces I can move or anything like that?
No.
Okay. I'm going to move as close as possible to the grouping of the 3 trees, which I believe would be on the path.
Yep. So you want to move... Yeah, 30 feet. There you go.
Ow, I'm fucking almost nailed that. And then I would like to do my perception check.
Okay. Nothing.
You see trees.
You hear the rustling of leaves from all directions.
The wind's blowing right now.
Yoink. So that thing will jump out of the tree, glide over to you, and then try to slam into you.
It's a bird.
No, it's gliding like a flying squirrel. The first one is it's going to attack you with its tail. Does a 25 hit you?
Yep.
All right. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as the tail slams into you. All right, give me a second. All right. Then the second attack is it's going to try to bite you. That won't hit. And third attack will also be a second bite. Does a 22 hit you?
Yep, second bite hits.
All right. So it comes flying over from the the tree floats over, slams into you with its tail, takes a chomp at you, which you block with your shield. But then as it rears back for a second, it comes in for another chomp and like gets you in your sword arm. And you can feel the fangs like bite into you. And that is its turn. Garen.
Well, I think I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce, increasing my size by one category, and then shifting into my huge snake form, which makes it colossal.
Oh boy. Okay, so let me see. Huge.
It's 8 by oh no 4 by 4.
No, colossal's much bigger than that.
8 by 8.
Yeah, huge is 4 by 4. So there's that. That's 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 6 by 6, 7 by 7, 8 by 8.
Good God.
Jeez.
He's a bigger. Oh Lord, he coming.
Yes.
He's big enough to swallow the fucking monster whole. At which point, Danger's gonna see the thing hit Satan and go, "Oh, that's kind of bad. Oh shit!" And then suddenly Garen will become kaiju size behind him, and he just goes, "Oh fuck!" Nope. Fuck this shit. I'm out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna get out of the way.
Did I get my move action as well?
Oh yeah, you still get your move action.
What's my move at this size?
I don't think it changes to my knowledge, but I'll look.
That is silly. You are a silly man. Okay.
Is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 30 feet. Yeah, I'm 6 movement.
It's still 6. Yeah, a giant constrictor snake is huge, has 30-foot movement, and the spell Enlarge Reduce does not increase movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Arendelle, you see a massive snake slowly, like, slithering past, like, under your tree. Like, it is a giant fucking snake. You're like, oh, that big. That's a big one. Okay, so in this case, Dander is going to cast... We'll go with Hex. I think it's a Wisdom save. Let me... It doesn't say. I don't think it has a saving throw.
Doesn't look like it.
Nope. Alright, so bonus action. He casts Hex. As his standard action, he is going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yep, and he gets 2.
Dose.
Yep, the first shot hits. Excuse me. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So for 13 damage. So you see one like reddish beam shoot out of his hand and hits and does that. And then the second one also hits for a total of 10. So he fires 2 reddish blasts at this thing, and they both strike the body, and you see this thing kind of like twitch as each shot hits. And it just roars out and just does not seem happy.
There are no bullets left in this gun, you see.
Hey, Jersey.
This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
All right, Arendelle, you're up.
I'm just gonna shoot my like crossbow
It was
at
at
it.
this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Unless I can stealth and then sneak attack, but I'm not close enough for it to do that.
Yeah, you have to get a lot closer for that. So you can use your action, your movement to move 30 feet, which is 6 squares. Your bonus action could give you another 6 squares, and your standard action could give you another 6 squares. So you can move 30 feet there, 60 feet there. Yeah, you could get to right here with all 3 actions.
Okay.
All right. There we go. So that is your turn. Rundar! The campaign seems to be going okay, Jersey. Unfortunately, we're not really keeping much of an audience today for some reason. It is what it is. The audience comes and goes.
Double move there.
All right, double move there. All right, and that's your turn?
I believe so. Let me make sure.
I was going to say,
yes.
you don't have any bonus actions, because that's all you have left.
Yeah, no, that's what. I mean, I've got bonus actions, but nothing I want to use right now.
Fair enough. Zatan.
Okay, I am going to start by attacking Toby Kodachi? Did I read that right?
Kodachi, yeah. Toby Kodachi. Lightning squirrel. Ooh, yeah, that'll hit. So that's 12. Alright, give me a second. It is also the Sword of Vengeance, so I need to check something here.
+1 bonus to attacking damage, but I believe that's included on it.
Oh, can you give me a wisdom saving throw? Okay, you're fine.
And then because I'm high enough level, I'm going to use the extra attack because I can attack twice whenever I attack.
Yep, you have a second attack every time you use the attack action. Alright, that's another 16. So you slash into this thing twice, definitely gashing into it quite hard. Alright.
And then my bonus action before passing my turn is to mark it with an unwavering mark.
Alright, so it's marked with unwavering mark. Got it. And it's also been hexed, so I need to hex that too. Alright. So as you hit it, you will see it kind of like take a step back, not like in a square, but like a step back. Its fur bristles and then spikes up, and then suddenly you see electrical arcs just going down its body. Remember how I nicknamed this thing the lightning squirrel?
Yes.
Now you're finding out why.
Yes.
All right. We got 2 bites and a tail. Okay. And it operates with advantage. So I gotta roll this twice and take the better result. I'd say 25 hits.
Yeah, 25 hits.
All right.
Good God.
So you take 27 damage. The 10 of that is electrical damage, if that matters. The other is piercing.
Is the electrical damage relevant? Question mark.
I was stating that if you have any resistances to electrical damage.
No, not that I'm aware of.
All right, bite number 2. A 20 and a 14. Does a 20 hit you?
20 hits on the dot.
Ouch.
That sucks.
I die.
19 damage as it bites into you a second time.
I'm deaded.
All right, so you're not dead. You're just knocked out, which means you get to make death saving throws now. All right. Arendelle. You're getting the tail. We got a 13 and a 14. Do either of those hit you?
No.
All right. So it bites Zatan twice, kind of like grabs a hold of him, shakes him for a bit, and then drops him on the ground, and then turns to you and swings its electrified tail and misses. All right. Garen.
Is it a free action to shift back to human form?
Yes.
Okay. I free action shift back to dwarf form.
Okay.
And I. Oh wait! First I move.
Okay.
Then I shift back.
Okay.
Let me get my cursor here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And I. Can you scale me back down? How do I scale back down?
Oh, sorry. One off. There you go. Because you still have enlarge on you, so you're large.
Yeah, I drop concentration on that as well, and I cast. Where is it now? Blue dabuti Oral Vitality.
Okay.
Where is the cast button?
You just click on the name of the spell.
I'm trying that. It's not working.
Is it a class ability?
Got it. I got it.
All right, so you're spending a bonus action to help Zatan regain 2d6 hit points.
I certainly am.
All right, so Zatan, roll 2d6. I cast Dextramorph. What the fuck is that? So Zatan, you're at 6 HP now.
Yay, thank you.
You can get up. All right, Dander's turn. Oh boy. It's cough suppressant and Robitus. Oh, okay, that's neat. All right. So Zatan, you're medium sized again. Decide to cast X. Let's see. Do I want to cast that? So 2d12 versus. Let's see. That's 1d6 less, but I'll go with that. He's gonna cast Toll of the Dead.
Dong.
Alright, so this thing gets a wisdom saving throw. Oh boy. Alright. It passes. So it takes no damage. Alright, that sucks. Arendelle, you're up. As Dander's like, please get hurt, and then it's like, nope, that's not working. Shit.
Okay, I want to use my short sword to attack it.
All right. So you do 6 damage, which means you also get your sneak attack. That's 11. All right.
And then I have the offhand one.
So you use your bonus action for your offhand weapon. Okay. All right, that's 2 damage. And that means sneak attack again. Another 7. All right, so Arendelle, you're like shanking this thing on the side, and you can see the electricity kind of like sparking near you, but it's not hitting you. All right. I don't think you have extra attack, do you?
I don't think so.
Okay. So that's your turn. Rundar, you're up.
I'm gonna get to here. I'm going to cast this at 3rd level.
Oh, goody. So that is
3d8.
Yep, plus your wisdom modifier.
Plus 4.
So 3d8 plus 4. All right, so 7. So 20 points of healing to Zatan. All right.
You
still have a bonus action. You can't cast healing word because that's a spell. That's not a cantrip.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Yeah. No, but that's all I'm going to do right now.
Okay, Zatan, can you give me a wisdom saving throw? Zatan.
Why you do this to me?
You really want to kill this fucking squirrel. Like nothing.
Stupid wannabe Pikachu ripoff needs to die.
Yep. You it has to die right now. Like nothing else matters. Kill this.
Kill Pikachu's third cousin twice removed.
Kill the squirrel. Kill it.
Alright. So I'm going to attack and then attack.
Alright. So first you're gonna get up.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if I was already up or not. But I'm gonna get up.
Yeah, which means it's gonna try to bite you with its reaction. And that would be a nope.
Womp womp.
Stupid bird.
Alright, go ahead and make your attacks. Oh!
Wow!
He's mad.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta make sure I'm reading this correctly. D10.
It dies. You win.
So that's 16 damage from the crit. Jesus. Even though that is... No, wait. 17. Because you rolled... That's a D8 plus 6. Plus 3. Alright. Plus 4 is that. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, it put the crit on the left. Okay, cool. Alright. And you have a second attack.
Big bunks.
Yeah, big bunks. Lots of big bunks. So you're just like, you get up and it tries to bite you, and you just slash your sword across its face, and then you bring it back for a second time up over its chin, and you give it like a nice gash across the chin. It is.
And
go ahead.
No, sorry. Finish your.
Oh no, I was gonna say, are you done?
I was gonna say I'm gonna action surge because I want to kill this thing, so I'm gonna swing again.
Yeah, action surge it is. Okay. So you get 2 more attacks. All right, that's another 15 damage. As you're just like, die! And you're slashing back.
Smash.
Yeah, you're just slashing back and forth and back and forth. And eventually, your sword gets purchased right into its mouth, and you shove the blade from its mouth into the roof, out the back of the head.
Stupid squirrel.
Anyone up for some electric squirrels too?
I'll take something. Hashtag nerd fighter.
All right, so the question then becomes, and here's the fun part, does anybody have survival?
Me.
Can you please roll me survival?
Yeah, I do as well.
All right, survival.
Oh, nice.
Big PP rolls tonight.
Yep.
Ooh, look at that.
The biggest PB roll.
I mean, you did cast Viagra while you were a snake, so.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh my god. All right. Each of you get to roll me a d20. Garen, you're on one of the charts. Zatan's on the other chart as you are carving up this creature. All right.
Average rolls.
All right, so Garen gets a 9.
I used all my good rolls for killing the squirrel, okay?
Yeah, apparently. Okay. So you both get essentially the same thing. That sucks. But it is what it is. This goes on the armor slot. You both get what's called a Tobi Kadachi scale.
Ooh.
I am posting this in the chat. And that's what it does when you use that scale in your armor. It is an enchantment on your armor. It is what it is. You guys rolled kind of on the lower side.
Well, I don't have armor.
Then you put it into your clothing. It's basically your armor slot is what it falls into.
Well, my armor slot doesn't matter. When I'm shifted, I mean.
Yeah, no, what it means is, in this case, as long as you have it attached to your clothing, you get a +3 to your acrobatics check.
Okay, cool.
It does not stack with itself.
Okay.
If this campaign lasts for more than 4 hours, consult a doctor. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, you successfully killed the lightning squirrel.
Yay! And I didn't do anything.
You helped.
You healed.
Yeah, you healed Zatan.
Speaking of, Garrett, we gotta talk, buddy.
I popped another 2d6 on Zatan. What's up?
Like, great job on the quick healing. Like, top notch, buddy. You know, you got him, kept him from dying. But if anybody goes down, try to give me a chance to get to them, because I have this super cool ability that if they're down, if they're at 0, and when I heal them, I max out all the die.
I'm just trying to make sure it gets done.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm just saying, like, give me a chance to get to them, because instead of 7 points, I mean, I could get almost 30.
All right.
See what I'm saying? And then you follow in with that, and that pretty much, kind of like really get them back in the game.
And maybe hold my turn until you get a chance to get your big heal off.
Yeah, I'm not saying hold your turn, just,
Well, what the fuck else do I do, man?
No, no, not. I mean, do it as you see fit. I'm just saying, I'm letting you know of an ability that I have.
You're asking me to wait. I'm saying I'll wait.
I'm saying, like, use your judgment. If you don't think that I could get to him, I mean, by all means, do what is necessary.
Just keep the goddamn kitty alive. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know, because I don't think we had talked about it. I'm just letting you know that I have an ability on the healing side that if they're down, I can get like max dies on it. That's all. I'm just letting you know what I have.
Okay. Not a problem.
All right.
I think you're making me aware.
Dander's like, okay, that was something. I'm sorry.
Did Arendelle get hit?
I didn't get hit, but you know me and things that move fast like that. That worries me just a hair.
No worries, this isn't a kitty. The black cat scarred Dander for life.
Yeah, fuck that thing. Violently.
Zatanna, popping heals off on you. Feel free to update your health.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know if I had actually been healed for anything because I didn't see anything in chat.
No, he's still using that aura ability, which is 2d6 every turn. And it goes up to 1 minute, so
around now.
Oh no, I was gonna say, so if you want to roll a total of, let's see, 9 times 2, 18d6, that would be your total over the whole minute.
Hey, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, some druid abilities for healing are really, really good.
The thing about that is I can cast it, and then I can shift into my animal form and hold on concentration and be a healer in animal form.
Yep.
So basically, you can fight and heal at the same time.
You got it.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
Fight and too soon. Because someone rolled a 1 in my initiative. I refuse to take responsibility for that. I don't roll 1.
I'd be back to full health then.
Yep.
You called me a 1 roller?
That's a pretty awesome druid ability, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely a worthwhile one. Very much so. So yeah, Zatan, you hang around Garen as that glow washes over you, and you just watch all those bite wounds just close up and heal up.
Thank you, friend. There might be some use to you after all.
I assume to you.
Dander's gonna look at Zatan and go, are we just gonna drag this thing back to town, or are we just gonna take a part of it as hey, we have proof we killed it?
I mean, we do have the bag of infinite holdings. We could bring it back and see if the carcass is actually worth anything.
Dander's
I want a piece of its tail. Is that like feathers or something on its tail?
They're kind of like spiky things, but honestly, I mean, you could probably keep one as a souvenir.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay. Dander's gonna kind of look at the bag of holding and be like, I don't think it could hold this whole thing's carcass.
I could shift back into my snake form. I could probably carry it.
That's fair. And Dander looks at Garen and goes, I also still have a few more casts of Enlarge. So if you want, I could do that on you.
Oof. I think traveling as a huge snake through the countryside is gonna freak people out.
I mean, aren't you already going to be huge if you turn into a snake?
Or how many casts of enlarge reduce do you have? Because reduce could be more relevant.
I have 2 more casts I can do of it.
Can we make it super tiny?
I can lower it to medium sized.
Enlarged use only lasts like a minute, right?
Yeah, it's only up to a minute.
I mean, we can cut it into 5 pieces, and each of us total piece.
What if I just go into snake form and eat it?
That also works.
Yeah, whatever you guys think is best, as long as we have evidence to prove that we've successfully slayed the beast.
Garen's stomach rumbles.
Let's take the head and then give Garen the rest.
Big guy's hungry after all that.
I the little guy gets hungry after a hard fight.
Excellent. All right,
For
so
sure.
you guys take the head and you head out.
And I eat the body.
Yep.
Takes me like 5 minutes to get it down, but I managed to get it down by dislocating my jaw.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
I'm going full snake.
Excuse me.
They say never go full snake, but I went full snake.
Yeah, never go full snake.
I went full turtle.
You did.
All right, so I need to get this to this. All right. And this will matter for this for now.
Ooh, hey.
The city. Welcome to Firewing Outpost. And trust me, there's more to it than just this. Because we also have another thing, which I need to get in here. Let me rename this. Just realized I forgot to rename the map. Alright, so now you have a picture of the city. Are you just going to be... No, apparently it's going to be that much of a pain in the ass. Okay, cool. I have to make the page bigger myself. Whoop. There we go. Okay. I feel like this is not quite right. Something is not right here. Yeah, that's right.
We're here on the other game too, aren't we?
Yeah, this is where the party is in the other game.
Mm.
All right. Yes, that's about as best as I'm going to be able to make it. All right.
2 dwarves in the same city. What are the chances they pick up and they meet up in a bar?
There is that possibility. I know Faye has been screaming about a crossover episode.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I would need to get everybody in that game here on a Friday.
That's not necessarily going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing. All right, but this is a picture of the inner city that you guys were at. The thing that's labeled as a stronghold is where the near the guard area. There's a courthouse, a library. Stronghold's the guards, I think. Yeah. And the castle is where that little one castle is that I mentioned you guys went to. So there is that. So welcome to Firewing Outpost. Alright, so you take the head back, and I'm guessing you take it straight back to Willow?
Yeah.
I'm back in dwarf form, but obviously.
Oh, yeah. Though when you shift into dwarf form, you let out a massive belch.
Yeah, I would.
Yep. After you return, Willow will smile and she'll go, that did not take you long. Just the better part of a day. Excellent. And she will go inside and come back out with a purse of money, and she'll go, 1,000 gold for each of you. In their total, you'll have to split it amongst yourselves. That's your choice. With that being said, Willow will smile and go, here's the thing now. You've gotten the attention of several of the guilds in the town, so you may wish to go visit them and see if they want to acquire your services while you're here. Everybody there?
Sounds good.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the map trying to locate shit. What would you say? I'm sorry.
Willow recommended that you guys stop by several of the guild halls because you have garnered their attention now, and they may wish to acquire your services in the long term.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Is there a particular one you'd recommend?
She goes,
in terms of starting?
For depending on what you're into, the Temple Conclave is always good for the religious types, as well as those who wish to do good works to help the common folk. The Mages Guild is definitely for you arcane casters, as well as those who are more studious in nature. The Fighters Guild Hall is good for those who are proficient in martial combat, as well as personality-wise, wanting to take the fight to the enemy, as well as there are quite a few craftsmen there of both weapons and armor. The Thieves Guild, we allow them to operate in the city, but they also are very open about what they are and what they do, because naturally crime is still going to be a thing, so in this case we allow them to operate within limits. So there is that. The monastery is those of you who are into fighting without weapons. So there is that as well.
Those of us who cherish nature.
That would be the Druid's Grove to the north. Actually, wait. This might be the old picture. I just realized that.
It's there.
Yeah.
I just need to scroll up a little bit.
Well, no, it's not that. It's I think this was not the modified area, but it's still fine. I could have sworn there was a newer one, but I may be wrong. Just continue with this one.
So we all gonna go to the same, or we're gonna split up, go to different guilds?
Yep, there is a different one.
Yeah, it would be quicker if we split up. I mean, I know it's not wise to split up generally, but we're in town. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
You don't want to know, buddy.
Let me grab that one, delete that. There you go. That's more accurate to what the town actually looks like now. There we go. So the druids have a grove inside a town that they've grown. The orcs have moved themselves outside of the inner city walls. So, yes, the town has grown. There we go. There you go. So, which guild hall are you interested in going to?
I want to go to the temple.
Okay.
I think we'd be pretty safe to send our cleric to the temple, our druid to the druid encampment, and then the other three kind of travel as a group between different locations and see what we can learn.
All right. So Dander looks up at you guys and go, where we go?
Well, Dander, buddy, I'm going to go press my luck at the temple.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the druid circle.
All right. All right. So, Garen, you arrive at the druid circle. Like where you have seen a lot of greenery in the town. This area seems like nature has reclaimed this area almost entirely.
What a relaxing environment.
Yes.
Much green, still flower, very yay.
Sorry, I got phlegm stuck in my throat.
Phlegm.
Let me clear my throat.
No, sorry about that. So you arrive and you hear the rustling of trees for a moment, and then as you turn and look, one of the trees is essentially uprooting itself out of the ground and walking towards you and looking down at you. Go, hello, friend.
Greetings, friend. How goes the greenery?
We have grown much here. What
wonderful here.
What aspect of nature appeals to you?
Oh, the many forms of animals that exist.
Indeed, we have lots of animals here, as well as in the menagerie to the northwest. Those animals that are considered not safe for public viewing.
Interesting. Is there any way I could maybe get a peek at those?
Of course. I will write you a letter to allow you in there.
Very kind of you. What was your name again?
I am Red Oak.
Red Oak. Thank you very much, Red Oak.
It is a pleasure to meet you. Like, as you look at him, you can tell this guy's an older Silva Dryad. Because, one, he's large size, not medium anymore. And two, you can tell that his feet want to root more into the ground than normal Silva Dryads.
Interesting.
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
Nature.
My hair is extra swishy today, apparently.
What should you roll?
So, you would know that Silva Dryads, as they age, they eventually root themselves into the ground and get to a point where they can't uproot themselves anymore.
I'll uproot myself and I can't get up.
Essentially.
Yeah.
They usually tend to root themselves near their young And so the Silva Dryads communally raise the children. So the children don't know who their parents are.
Cool.
Yeah. You'll see him go reach out and grab a piece of like bark and cast a spell over it to turn it into like essentially parchment. And he will slowly write the letter. And this writing takes the better part of over an hour.
I sit down and meditate.
Okay.
In fact, since it's an hour, can I refresh my spells?
Yes.
Okay. I do so.
Yeah. All right. Guy, Rundar, you arrive at the temple. Upon arriving at the temple, you'll see a brightly colored gnome. They are running around. They're in heavy armor, and they seem to be focusing on healing people or like helping people recover from wounds or sickness or so on so forth. And upon arrival, she'll notice you, run up and go, "Hi."
Hi.
Are you injured? Do you need assistance?
No, I was actually coming to see if I can offer my assistance.
Oh, very good. And she smiles, and then suddenly you see a medium-sized corgi. So when I say medium-sized, I'm talking the dog is like wolf size.
Cameo.
But it is a corgi. Yeah, it is a cameo.
Roll a d20 for it.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll a d20. If I could type today, would be nice. Ooh, yeah, no.
Ooh, no.
Corgi kind of just sniffs at you and just goes, Doesn't seem to care for you much.
For me?
Yep, for you. And the gnome will pet the dog and go, Coral, it's okay. Just go help someone else. And go, all right, if you want to help, then come with me. And they will lead you into groups of people who have been dealing with a sick thing. Magda Titan. Oh, D&D 2 cannot hear, but totally down to watch. Oh, that's fine. Is there any particular reason why you can't hear Magna, or is it just you're lurking and that's why you have to do that? Wait, they may not be able to hear. Duh. Why did I say that?
Get your brain right, Ruby.
Yeah, I know. All right, I fucking hell. It is what it is. All right, so Arendelle, you're there.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Zatan, you're back.
Yes, sorry.
Okay. So, which place are you going to first? You have the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Thieves Guild, as well as the monastery.
I was thinking of going to the Thieves Guild.
The Thieves Guild?
I'd be headed to the Fighters Guild if we're not staying grouped up.
All right, fair enough. Oh, goody. So, lots of split up there. Watching when attention is needed. Okay, fair enough.
Is it really a thieves guild if it's legal? It's more of like a repossession guild.
Repossession. They officially called it the Thieves Guild in a previous game, so that's why I'm sticking with that name.
Okay.
All right, so Zatan, you go to the Fighters Guild. You come in and you hear like shouting, just like people just barking orders, things of that nature. As you come in, a tiefling woman will come and turn and look at you. She's in like a chainmail, shirt armor, and she has a rapier on her belt, and she just kind of looks at you as you come in and go, "You're here for work, aren't you?"
It's possible. It all depends what you might be able to offer.
She'll like walk up to you and look you up and down and go, "All right, Here's your job then. You go help in the forge. Go shovel fuel and man the bellows, because we got a major project that we're working on, and you look like you have enough strength that you could probably do that.
Might I ask if you've heard of the group Basic Iron?
She thinks for a moment and goes, I don't know off the top of my head on that one, but I'm a little busy to, fully recall anything. So I'll look under the notes I have when all the work is done. Okay?
Well, as the group that slayed the Toby Kadachi, I believe that we could be of better use than just working in your forge.
She'll go, true, but right now I just need the forge done, so if you want to help with that, that's fine. Or if you want to wait, that's your choice too.
Alright, fine, I guess I'll help you.
Alright.
It'll work.
Yeah, she just yells at you to get to work. Alright. So while you're doing that, Arendelle.
Yes.
You go to the Thieves Guild and you enter the place and you see a excuse me. You see an elven woman behind the counter, and she'll kind of look at you and just go, "Welcome. Come here,
Hello.
Come here, friend. Take a seat."
Sure.
And she will smile and kind of lean, put her arm on the counter and lean towards you, where you will get quite the view down her shirt. And then she'll go, "Oh, we're being raided."
I'm so surprised you didn't think we were going to say.
So she will lean forward. You'll get a good look down her shirt, and she'll smile and she'll go, "So, what brings you to our neck of the woods?"
Don't say the view, don't say the view, don't say the view.
I'm here to see if you need any help with something.
Oh, and why do you think we need help? What help with what?
Any jobs, anything.
Uh-huh. And who are you to think that we might need your help? Who might you?
Oh.
As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets.
My name is Arendelle. I'm basically I'm the one.
It's all coming together.
Me and my group killed the Toby.
This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
So you must be that new adventuring group then.
Yes.
Interesting. And you can tell that she is flirting with you.
I can tell, but I'm no.
All right. Later, Heathcliff. Hopefully you have a great night. That's weird. Okay. She goes, "What is the matter? Are you nervous, young man?"
No, not really.
You seem to have a little bit of trouble speaking. There's something distracting you from talking?
Nope.
Is that the case, or are you being deceptive?
I'm being deceptive.
All right, roll me deception then. Okay. She'll kind of shrug and smile and then go, "All right, so you're here to offer assistance."
Yes.
Excellent. What is your particular skill set, if I might ask? Is there anything in particular that you are rather good at?
Sneaking.
All right, stealthing. So, are you the type that just sneaks around? Do you break into places? Are you more geared towards sneaking and making something no longer among the living?
Either one. All three, I guess.
So a jack of all trades. Interesting. She thinks for a moment, like tapping her finger on her chin and kind of like looking up into the ceiling, almost lost in thought in a way. And you can tell that she is definitely moving her body around in a way to draw attention. She goes, so many options. Well, we don't wish to upset the local authorities because they give us permission to operate. But I do have a job that's in good fun. If you're willing to take it.
Sure.
Indeed. The other guilds tend to take themselves very seriously and are not very fun about it. So, if you could be so kind as to play a prank on one of the three other guilds. Like, I have one in mind for the Temple, one for the Mages Guild, and one for the Fighters Guild. Which one would you like to try to prank?
Oops, all dead.
I guess the Mage Guild?
The Mages Guild. Okay, you like a challenge. Interesting. She kind of smiles and then goes, all right. The Mages Guild naturally takes themselves very studious and very serious because of that. I'd like you to go into their library, and she'll pull out like a small stack of books. Like it's like 4 or 5 books, and goes, I would like you to take the covers off of 4 books and replace them with these 4 books and just put their cover on this. And then take the books that you are replacing and hide them in a desk somewhere.
Okay, sure.
Excellent. And she'll hand you the 4 books. Do you peruse any of these books?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm scared to know what's in them.
You don't want to know what's in them.
I don't want to know.
You're better off not knowing. Like, nope. Alright. So off you go to the Thieves Guild. Not the Thieves Guild, Mages Guild. Alright. Zatan.
Yes.
Can you please give me a strength check and a constitution check? Because it's very hot in that forge. Alright, you are fine. Like, don't get me wrong, you are coated in sweat. And at some point you do take off your armor and like your shirt because it's that hot.
Like the times back in Sahara in the desert.
Yep. But you don't pass out from the heat. In fact, the 2 smiths that are working the forge are quite impressed to the point where the Goliath gentleman will come walking over to you, kind of put his large hand on your back, kind of making you take a couple steps forward. And he'll laugh and he'll be like, ha, 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 friend, you have done amazingly well today.
Thank you, thank you. We are used to labor where I come from.
Indeed. Do you want a blacksmithing lesson?
Learning can never hurt.
Come with me, friend. Me and my... I I am Laris.
Pleasure to meet you, Laris. I am Zatan.
Yes. He chuckles for a moment. He kind of coughs for a second, and he goes, "I am a Laris, Stronghammer, and this is my dwarven friend. This is my dwarven friend Ro." And he goes, "It's short, trust me, for something else, friend. But most other races cannot pronounce the right dwarven words, so I just say Ro's good."
Greetings, friend.
Okay, let's give you a nice blacksmithing lesson. This will take most of the day, but you'll hopefully pick it up. Come with us. All right. So you are given a blacksmithing lesson. I am going to need an intelligence check from you. Okay? This just determines how fast you learn it. And you learn it real fucking fast. So you don't have to spend the entire day here. But you do spend a good majority of it with these two teaching you. You now gain a new proficiency. Alright? Do you have proficiency in either weaponsmithing or armor smithing or blacksmithing tools?
None.
Okay. So in this case, you get tool proficiency blacksmithing.
We've had people done it.
No, those are gold coins. Those are channel point redeems, not pie redeems, child. I will tell you if it happens. Go upstairs. It's already... Rose, it's 10:10. Go to your room. Now.
Oh, can I have food?
I
have one incredible.
Fine. Go. So add your character sheet, Zatan. Tool. It's under proficiencies. It should be like tool or something. I want to say
Language, weapon, armor, other as type. So I've done other for now and set it as tool.
Right.
But you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, there's tool proficiency and custom skills up above that.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah. So that's what you would put in, and you just put in blacksmith tools.
That the color overfilled from the cup.
Huh?
All the color is frozen, but it overfilled from the cup that much. It's funny.
All right. So now you have blacksmithing tool proficiency, and the attribute for it, by the way, is strength.
Sweet.
All right. So there is that. So congratulations, free tool proficiency.
As I was trying to tell you, there are no bullets left in this gun, you see?
All right. All right, welcome R3G4 game, or R3 Gaming, I think is what they're trying to say. All right, bros, go away. All right, Rundar.
Yes.
All right, so you stick with the gnome for a while. Give me a charisma check. Because you're attending to the sick. And you're trying to, not relax them. Make them less fearful.
Probably not going to happen. It's a straight roll.
Yep, no. Yep. So you're not doing a particularly stellar job. And, the gnome that's traveling with you, which you find out their name is Davi, they'll actually help calm people down, things of that nature. You will use your healing spells, so all your spell slots for today are used up.
Okay.
To help people. All right? So there is that. Arendelle.
Yes.
You're sneaking into the Mages Guild. Can you please give me a stealth check?
Roll to
I don't think it average because I have the cape.
Right, so the cape would give you advantage. Okay. So you're slowly sneaking through the place. You get past the front desk. You have to wait until someone opens the back doors so that you can sneak in through that. As you progress through, you will see there is a winged tiefling in the back. He is mostly purple, but you can see that splotches of blue are starting to form on his body. And you're not sure if the blue is taking over the skin color or if he just has like little splotches of blue.
Okay.
He is perusing through the library, occasionally grabbing a book and reading through it.
Holy shit. Sorry.
So, because of this, you will have to make a stealth check, and it will not be at advantage in here.
So just normal.
Just normal. Because your stealth is negated by one of his abilities. Alright. So you are sneaking around, and you eventually find, what section of books are you aiming for? Are you going to aim for spell books? Are you going to aim for subject matter, like arcane knowledge? Or is there
subject matter?
Okay. So the question is, which subject are you aiming for? Because there's arcana here, history, medicine, nature, religion.
History.
History, okay. So you pull off 4 history books, and can you give me a sleight of hand check to replace the covers quietly? Okay. So you slowly replace the covers quietly. There is all kinds of stuff going on. I think Fedorian's in the audience and has now realized that the V is here. Rundar's working with the V. Oh, and by the way, Faye, Coral doesn't like Rundar. I rolled a 5 on a d20. So, yeah, Coral does not care for the bunny man.
So rude.
Yeah, you'll live. All right. So you quietly pull the 4 books, you replace the covers, and you take those 4 books and you put them into a desk. And then you attempt to sneak out of the place. Give me another stealth check. All right. So you slowly sneak out, and you get back onto the street. Do you head straight back to the Thieves Guild?
Yes.
All right. The woman will chuckle upon your return and just go, "Did you accomplish the task already?"
Yes, I did.
Excellent. I'm very happy now. She goes, you seem like you're a fun person. Whatever shall we do for such a proper reward? She thinks she's sitting there thinking for a moment. It's like, I wonder. And she'll go, you know what? I have an idea. And she'll call over a friend and go, would you be so kind as to show this good gentleman how well you make maps, Phyllis? And Phyllis will sit there and think for a moment, and you see like a little gnome guy kind of look up at you and go, okay, yeah, making maps is always helpful when you're casing out a joint. All right, come with me, young man. We're going to teach you a thing.
Okay.
And you will spend the day learning the art of map making. Give me an intelligence check. This will determine how fast you pick this up. You fuckers are getting 20s.
Wow.
All right, so you pick it up relatively quickly. The gnome is very impressed. He's very happy. Phyllis is very pleased, and he just goes, "Now you know how to make proper maps." All right.
Yes, thank you for teaching me.
So you remember that little section I pointed out to Zatan with his blacksmithing stuff? It's under passive perception, but above proficiencies. It should say Tool Pro Attribute. On the top and on the bottom it says Tool Proficiency and Custom Skills.
I don't see it.
God damn it. I hate it when he does that. Thank you, Wizen.
I'm going to screenshot and show you where.
Anytime.
Yep. All right. So you go here. The name is this. You are proficient with it. It requires intelligence. There you go. You now have cartographer tools proficiency. You know how to make maps.
Yes.
Pointing.
So, congrats on that. You now have the map making ability.
Very useful.
Yes.
Just remember to say swiper, no swiping periodically.
Shut up!
Sure.
Wait, there are two fuzzy people in your party. Either one of them could technically be swiper.
You'll never know.
I'm not saying I don't speak Fox.
So joke's on you, it's actually the druid.
Actually the druid. Yeah, it's actually the druid. Just like, fuck you all. All right. With collecting of skills, I'm gonna do a quick roll for Dander. I'm trying to decide where he's going to go, though. That's the problem. Because I guess the Mages Guild? I mean, he does have Magic Initiate and stuff, and he does have some spells. So he's going to do Investigation first. As they're going to have him look for things. He's going to fail horribly at it. And in which case, he is going to use persuasion to try to convince someone to help him.
Ooh, that was almost a 20.
Yeah. So he will get that. So due to that, he is going to get... He's going to get the Alchemist Tools proficiency. They will teach him alchemy. Yep. Sadly, Rundar, you don't get a proficiency because you failed at your task hard. And that is the way it is for you, friend.
Silly rabbit tricks are for kids.
But you do spend a day helping the poor and the downtrodden. So on the upside, you are developing a charitable reputation. You understand, Rundar?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You just were dead quiet. I was like,
I was processing.
Yeah, processing. All right. Today is 1/3/25. It is the first day of the new year, after all. Well, first game of the new year. All right. I need to look up Toby's XP.
Here.
2,300 for him. So that's a 460. Total is that. 18. So no level today. I will say that.
Rude.
You too. You got a free proficiency in a skill. Don't bitch.
I did a lot of bonking and stabbing, okay?
So rude.
By the way,
so rude.
I will say this. You did also find out, Zatan, that you don't want to give up that sword.
I like my sword.
Yeah, you never want to drop it. You don't want to let it go. It's got to stay on you.
Forever.
Now that I know blacksmithing, can I improve my sword?
You can improve it, yes.
Neat.
Oh, yeah. All right. So that is, for the most part, the story today. We've hit a good stopping point. So, questions, comments, concerns from the players?
I didn't get nothing.
Thank you for another awesome session.
Yeah, this was a fun
Agreed.
session.
This was fun.
Yeah, you guys had a
It was funny.
By the way, Aaron, Ange, do you want to know what Arendelle snuck into the Mages Guild?
No, not really.
You don't want to know?
I had an idea.
Sure, fine, tell me.
How well do you know the Elder Scrolls series?
Not that well.
Have you ever heard of a book series known as The Lusty Argonian?
Nope.
Okay, so you just replaced some of their educational books with smut.
Oh my god! I knew this was gonna happen! Oh my god.
Give me smut and nothing but a dirty novel I can shut.
Yeah, the Lusty Argonian made is an actual book series in Elder Scrolls.
Yep.
You can find it and read it. The Lusty Argonian's name is Lifts Her Tail.
Yep. Lifts her tail. Yep. It is definitely a fun time. So yes, you snuck smut into the Mages Guild.
Oh.
I wonder how they're gonna be.
Oh, they're not going to be happy about it, but they're not going to go after you.
Okay, well that's
good. Part of the librarian.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The tiefling, by the way, in the Mages Guild was Marius.
Oh.
Yeah. His skin color is slowly changing from purple into blue. Every time he goes to sleep, it changes more.
Okay.
He never sleep, right?
Yeah, he rarely sleeps, so that's why Devi last game knocked him the fuck out. She proceeded to hammer him in the back of the head until he was out.
Yeah.
So, for the audience, some of the characters that we're talking about are people from our Sunday game that we run that's in a Pathfinder setting. Marius is a warlock, a tiefling warlock that was the fiend patron, but throughout the story, his patron changed to a djinn, a Madrid to be precise. So now because he got his patron changed, the patron is slowly changing his skin color. So there is that. Don't worry, Wizen. Siegfried will be making an appearance later.
Okay.
He was busy elsewhere with a few things, being a proper mercenary.
Of course.
So there was that. Nobody went to the Bardic school, so Alyssa was not part of this little fun thing. And yeah, Guy, the Corgi and Devi were Fedorian's character in the Sunday game. And
nice.
And she rolls a d20 every time they meet someone new to see how the diva Coral likes the person.
Okay.
A 5 is not good. So it was definitely entertaining there.
Didn't bite me, so I'm good.
I won't bite you. I'll just act really snotty and not like you. Not like you at all.
All right.
It actually hurts a little bit.
Yeah, dog doesn't bite you. It just hurts you in other ways.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
All right, so we're going to be rating someone named Sakurai Club Metalloid. She was the person who came here one time and did 300 gift subs.
Wow.
I remember her.
Yep. So, we are going to be rating them. They're playing Fast Food Simulator. So that's a fun game. If you are one of my many tavern visitors, please use the following raid message. If you are one of my few tavern patrons, please use the subscriber raid message. All right. Join me for Monday, for Multiplayer Monday, where myself, Wizen, and Inquisition are going to be playing Star Trek Online.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. So we're going to have some adventures and so on and so forth, and hopefully not completely get ourselves screwed. Remember,
Or
no beaming inside walls.
Depending on the planet you land on, we could get ourselves screwed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, go to Ryza, you get plenty of screwing.
Yeah.
All right. So please make sure you're taking care of yourselves mentally and physically. That's always important. And I know you come to my wonderful Resplendent Tavern for the witty banter, but you stay for my fuck-ups. I hope to see you all Monday. Toodles.
Later.
Bye.
Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold. Oh, Ruby streams with laughter bright. By the glowing screen we set our sight. From fantasy realms to FPS fight, every stream is pure delight. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's alive. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive with games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold. On the ocean wide, in the game raft, we build and float through the stormy draft, gathering scraps, crafting our craft. In Ruby's stream we share a laugh.